Welcome into another edition of Roundball Roundup. I'm Rachel Liebert. He's Caleb Carr.
Happy sectionals. We've officially reached the postseason, and we're here with all of our coverage as teams set out on the path to raising a brick tonight. We've got 8 games, including a hot start over in Gates and an 8th grader who's taking care of business out in Webster.
Let's start over. I'm excited. Let's get right to it. Let's start over in Class A with the matchup between the 4 and the 5 seeds. It's the Monroe boys hosting Batavia in the quarterfinals. We'll start at the beginning of this one. Monroe coming out hot. Navarion Patton pulling up for 3. It's good to get the Red Jackets right on rolling. Just a minute later, though, Monroe's way. Patton hits Tajir Holmes. Lets this one fly for the triple. Red Jackets pulling ahead. But Batavia's got some shooters, too. Casey Mazur going to work on the other end. Hits the little step back 3, making it look easy to keep Batavia right within reach. But Monroe right back to it. Jordan Reese once in on the 3-point action. Gets it to fall to keep Monroe out front. Monroe gets the win tonight, 58-44. They're on their way to the semifinals. Let's go to the girls' side, Class AA2 quarterfinals. Eastridge versus Churchville Chi-Li. Eastridge up in the 3rd. Cadence Bachman, little catch and shoot from the corner, drains it to close the gap for the Saints. Over on the other end, Olivia Green, perfect pass there to Kenya Scott, just how they drew that one up. She led Eastridge tonight with 14 points. Then we're in the final frame. Lancers still in control. Green showing off some handles. Over to Tierra Nicole Green, wide open beyond the arc, and she delivers. Eastridge wins it 55-42. They'll face top seed Sutherland in the semis.
Couple good ones there in the Class A quarterfinals. Wayne hosting Newark. The Eagles with a lead in the 2nd quarter. Richard Miles trying to extend it. Gets the running floater to drop. Very next possession. Why not 3 more? Miles way behind the arc. He finishes with 21 points on the night. Into the 3rd, 16-point game, but still time for the Reds. Blake Steve, big 3 to give them some hope, but Wayne, they held strong 4th quarter, late in the shot clock. Aiden Twist, never a doubt. Wayne wins at home 64-56. They'll play Geneva next in the Class A semifinals. Over in Class AA2, the Gates Chi-Li boys hosting Canandaigua. The Spartans with a big lead in the 4th quarter. Canandaigua still fighting. I've seen crazier comebacks. Tate York with the block, then Patrick Olvani going coast to coast for the layup. A couple minutes later, Gates Chi-Li, they want to one-up them. Nemo Pye gets a piece of that shot. Then in transition, Joseph Caruso. Butter. Spartans, they started piling it on. Giuseppe Vajerzi getting in on the action. Knocks down the triple as Gates Chi-Li easily advances to the semifinals, 80-45, the final score.
Go to the Dansville girls, top seed in B1 tonight up against Williamson Marion in the semis. Dansville's Colleen Metcalf hits one from deep. They pull ahead in the 2nd. Just before half, though, Williamson making it happen. Georgie Alexander with a 3 of her own. She had 14 points tonight. But Dansville gets it done after the break. Samantha O'Connor helps them stay on top. Dansville is on their way to the championship with a 37-33 win. They'll face Waterloo in the final. Let's go back to the Class A boys. Number 1 East taking on Pal Mac. First quarter, East with the lead. Jeremy Quinn gets way up for the steal. Ball makes its way over to Timothy Reed. The bucket is good from downtown, but Pal Mac still sticking around in this one. Derek Leone dumps it off to Eli Smith. Going up strong and lays it in. But East forced a lot of turnovers tonight, Caleb. Norman Simmons hits it out, then hustles all the way down the floor to finish with the layup. East gets it done on their home court, 91-65. They'll face Monroe in the semifinals.
They say defense is the best offense. Over in Class AA1, Webster Schrader taking on Irondequoit. First possession of the game, going down low to Kenyatta Hart. Pretty easy when you're 6'3". Later in the quarter, Irondequoit, some good ball movement, a little give and go. Results in a tough shot for Elena Lamana, but she gets it to drop. But here's the thing, Rachel. There's one really easy way to win basketball games, and it's called just being taller than everyone else on the court, which Hart very much is. The 8th grader. She dropped 24 points in a sectional game. Helps the Warriors get a 56-33 victory. They'll see Hilton in the semifinals. Staying in Class AA1 to wrap it up tonight, top-seeded Penfield girls hosting Brighton. The Patriots, they haven't lost much this season, and they didn't plan on starting tonight. In the 4th quarter, Nina McVean left open, so she knocks down the triple. A couple minutes later, Adriana Ferrero squares up, holds the form, swish. Penfield girls, they're dangerous. They'll have Victor in the Class AA1 semifinals.
Coming up after the break, both the Sabres and the Amherst hit the ice tonight. We'll have your highlights next.
But first, here's some more Section 5 scores.
Coming up next week on Roundball Roundup, it's sectional finals. Which teams will raise a brick? Come right here to find out next week.
That's right. We'll be here with all of the best highlights from games that you are definitely not going to want to miss.
Well, this is where our night comes to an end. Thank you for joining us here on Roundball Roundup. We'll catch you next week for some more great sectional hoops action. For Caleb Carr, I am Rachel Liebert. Have a great rest of your night.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.